In a quaint little village nestled among the hills, there lived a young girl named Lina. She had a heart full of love and a spirit full of determination. Lina's mother had fallen gravely ill, and despite the efforts of the local doctors, her condition continued to worsen. One evening, as Lina sat by her mother's bedside, her mother whispered, "Lina, my dear, I've heard that Buddha's blessing can heal even the most serious ailments. If only we could find it." Determined to save her mother, Lina decided she must find this blessing. With a few coins in her hand, she set out on a journey through the village. Lina entered the first shop she saw, her eyes wide with hope. The shopkeeper, a stern man with a kind heart, looked down at her. "Excuse me, sir," Lina said politely. "Do you know where I can find Buddha's blessing?" The shopkeeper looked puzzled. "Buddha's blessing? I'm afraid I don't know, little one. We have many things, but not that." Lina thanked him and moved on, undeterred by the setback. The next shop was a bustling place filled with colorful trinkets and aromatic spices. Lina approached the counter and asked the shopkeeper, a busy woman, the same question. "Do you know where I can find Buddha's blessing?" The shopkeeper shook her head, her hands never stopping their work. "No, child, I don't. Try somewhere else." Lina's hope dimmed slightly, but she refused to give up. By the time she reached the third shop, the sun was beginning to set. The shopkeeper here was an elderly man with a gentle smile. "Excuse me," Lina asked, her voice tinged with desperation. "Do you know where I can find Buddha's blessing?" The old man looked at her with kind eyes. "Why do you need Buddha's blessing, dear?" "My mother is very sick," Lina explained, tears welling up in her eyes. "The doctor said that only Buddha's blessing can save her." The shopkeeper's heart went out to the brave little girl. "I don't know about Buddha's blessing, but I know someone who might help. Go to the temple and speak to the wise old monk. He is known for his wisdom and kindness." Lina hurried to the temple, her heart pounding with hope. The wise old monk greeted her at the entrance. "Wise monk," Lina said reverently, "do you know where I can find Buddha's blessing? My mother needs it to get better." The monk smiled gently. "My dear child, Buddha's blessing is not a physical thing. It comes from within, through faith and love." He handed Lina a small, intricately carved statue of Buddha. "Take this home and pray with all your heart. Your faith and love will guide you." With the statue clutched tightly in her hands, Lina rushed back to the hospital. She burst into her mother's room, her face glowing with determination. "Mother," she cried, "the wise monk said to pray with all our heart." Her mother, though weak, smiled, and together they prayed, their hearts filled with hope and love. The next morning, the hospital doctor came into the room, his face a mask of surprise. "Your mother's condition is improving," he said. "It's unusual, but it seems like she's responding to the treatment." Lina and her mother embraced, tears of joy streaming down their faces. "Thank you, my sweet Lina," her mother said gratefully. "Your faith and love have given me strength." "It wasn't a magical blessing, Mother," Lina replied, "but believing in something greater helped us find hope and strength." Lina's unwavering faith and love for her mother had worked wonders. The village learned from her story that true blessings come from the depths of our hearts, guided by faith and love. And so, Lina's quest for Buddha's blessing became a tale of hope, love, and the power of believing in each other.